It's not bright enough. Hello everyone. Let me just start this one. Okay. Oh wow. Oh my god. One sec, I just want to go live on my okay. I'm trying to go live on my Instagram. What's going on? Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I don't know what's wrong with my then what's the next thing to do? Yeah, let's just go live. Okay, so let's do the title. Okay, should I just, I'll do that later. I'm trying to, yeah. Let me just save these effects. Okay, no. Go live. It's okay. I'm trying to cite the live thing. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my live. I'll just wait a little bit more. Don't mind the sound, please. This is hi, Charles Judith. How are you? How are you, my lovely sister? How is your children and your handsome husband? I'm just trying to set the Instagram page. Okay, I will just say hello, guys. You know, I don't just come online and boom, I'll start talking. I have to wait a little bit more. Charles, I'm trying to see if the timing is okay for everyone on my page. So, yeah, before I start this evening, I am going to be talking about so many things, and I have concern about one particular topic. So today's topic is going to be my wife cheated on me, and I find it difficult to forgive her. What should I do? Right? I kind of don't forgive easily, and we have people like that. So that is going to be topic for today. But before then, I need to address one thing about my country where I come from. All right, I see a lot of things happening on Facebook, Instagram, social media, and all other medias. All right, I'm not going to ignore that because I am from Nigeria, Africa. So that is where I am from. Okay, so I will just speak on one or two things and then I will leave it at that. All right. Okay, so I will just wait a little bit more for a few people to come in. I hope you're seeing me okay. Guys, I'm using two devices, so pardon me if you can't see me very well. Pardon me if you can't see full of me. Don't worry, I'll make TikTok for you guys. I love this filter on Facebook. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tina. On this page is called Solution Center with Tina. I am the CEO of this page, Solution Center with Tina. Sorry. And what I do here is first of all I advertise my business, which is airline. So again, like I said on my previous videos, I also sell abayas, you know, which we call kaftan, and I do personal shopper for people who are not here and willing to get one or two things in Dubai. Okay, if you want any kind of hair, please inbox me. I will message me on my messenger. I will definitely reply you, like I said. Okay, I'll wait a little bit more for few people to join in, but before then I'll try to get my earrings. Okay, right. I want to talk about ethnic city, like ethnics. I saw so many people talking about tribalism, as you may know. Okay, I have seen so many videos, write up, and all of that, and it baffles me to see someone that is well educated writing about tribalism. All right. Even though some people don't understand what it is, when you start grouping yourself or coming out as an individual saying that, you know, this should not do this, this should not come in this. I disagree with that. This is my opinion. As a person, as a human being, I want you all to understand, if you're watching me, I want you all to understand that there is no one above any other one. In other words, don't ever come and say you are better than anybody. You are not better than nobody. We are all equal, right? No one is better than anyone. Okay? In a society where we have a lot of different people, you know, different culture, different traditions, and all of that, we are still one. Let's take, for instance, in the Western world, in the European world, okay? If one Africa, Nigeria, as a person, commit a crime, you know, I mean, you know, happen to, you know, I'm trying to choose my words here, guys, okay? Please bear with me. Happens to go against rules and regulation of one individual country, they will never classify you as Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa. The headline is going to be a Nigerian citizen or a Nigerian. Your name will follow. So the name determines where that person is from, right? If you are in the Western world, I don't know if you understand, if you're watching from anywhere, any part of your country, you will understand what I'm saying. You will not be titled. That title of Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa will not be there. I want you all to know that ethnic is a no for me. I don't care where you are coming from. The love is equal. All right? If you leave where you are, I mean, if you leave Africa to, I mean, Nigeria to another country, you become a stranger. And they will accept you. They will embrace you. They will show you love. All right? Regardless where you are coming from. Do not allow anyone to tell you otherwise, or tell you, oh, you are from this part of Nigeria, you are from this. We are one. We say no to all of that. I disagree with that when I see that on social media, and that is not what I stand for. I've seen a PhD holder on social media, a master degree holder on social media, and a BSc holder on social media. Yet we are taught in universities what it is and how we can manage individuals, people, regardless where you are coming from. And seeing them exercising this kind of statements on social media is a no for me. I want you all to understand that we are one, like I said, right? You have the right to vote out a governor, president, that is not doing very well. It is your fundamental right. Choose whoever you want. Okay? But vote rightly. If you as a person is not doing something that you're supposed to do, even as a person, as a mother, as a father, you are not doing very well in the house, your son, your daughter will go against that. And that is how it is when you are not carrying out your duty as a top person. You're not showing the fatherly love, the motherly love. And that is why I always talk about this on this platform. You can do or vote whoever you wishes to vote for. You can do, mingle with anyone that you want to mingle with. Do not listen to anyone telling you about tribalism. I am against that, and I stand strongly against it. That is not what we should be doing now, at this moment. Show love to everyone. Do not pick. Excuse me. Do not pick. There is no point to start saying you are from Igbo, you are from Hausa, you are for this. No, I am for everyone. I love everybody. Most of these people telling you to go and do this, their children are not even in Nigeria. Their kids are not in Nigeria. Their children are here. Schooling, which is very good for everyone. Some of them are not in the country presently, but they are there on social media talking about tribalism, talking about ethnic, which is against what I believe in. You cannot stay in the Western world and commanding people in Nigeria. They wear the shoes. They know where he's spending them. Hi, Euphemia. How are you? Good evening. How are you? Right? They know where they wear the shoes. They know where it spends them. Don't stay here, or in the Europe, in the Western world, and start telling people what to do in Nigeria. If it's not favoring them, they know what to do. Don't keep your children in Europe, in America, in Canada, and start telling people what to do and start trying to. That is a no for me. If you are my friend and you're doing that, I will unfollow you immediately. This is not what we are taught in the university. Please, let's practice what they call love. Let there be love. And on this platform, we show love to one another. We can disagree to agree. That is allowed. And that is why we are human. I am against tribalism. Strongly against it. If you're on social media and you are a vlogger, all right, you have to be mindful of what you tell people or what you say. See things from another angle. Don't stay in the Western world and start controlling people in Africa and Nigeria. Preach to them. Console them. Help them. Support them if you can. And that is what I've been doing on this platform. I don't have to start coming out and start showing it to people. This is what I've done. If you come to my DM and I have help, of course, I will render help because I have seen what is going on. My father is there. My sisters are all there. Where I come from, we love one another. I don't know about any other person. And right now, I still show love. And that is what matters. Love is what matters. Not bringing, you are from this place, you are from this part, you can't come here. You are from this part, you cannot be here. That is a no for me. If I see any of my friends doing this, I will unfollow you. Straight up. That tells me the kind of person you are, the kind of human being you are. It is not nice for us to start saying this. You can leave your comments constructively without hitting any stones. You can make yourself clear without, hitting anyone or referring to anyone. Make your points. That's what matters. People are watching. We don't need this for ourselves at this time. Don't allow anyone to use you. All right? Okay, once more today, I want to talk about want to talk about a friend that came on my inbox. He messaged me and said to me, this is what is going on in my house, Tina. Can you help me talk about this? You know I might not get answer today, but some people might watch and then give their opinion, either on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. All right. I was supposed to come earlier today to show you how the new Dubai Mall looks like. But guys, I couldn't do it because I need to sort out myself first. All right. So maybe over the weekend, I may try my best, or next weekend. Hopefully next weekend. Because I have a lot of things to do this week. Over the weekend. So he was explaining everything to me. Although we don't judge people here. I, in particular, I don't judge people. Especially when you are giving me stories. I know for sure that some people, when they are telling you stories, they will tell you in favor of them. But you have to be careful when you listen to the story. You have to be careful when they bring their stories to you. You need to ask questions when they bring their stories to you. Especially if you cannot reach the second party. You understand? Before any woman, I believe some women, let me not generalize, misbehave, do one or two things to a man or husband. There must be something behind it. Is either you as a person has done the same, or something is wrong. Something is not right that you as a man is doing in the house. And this person confirmed to me that I have tried all my possible best for my wife. But immediately I caught her. This is not the first time, the second time. This is the second time. I will never allow the third time to happen. I can never forgive her. And then I asked, how many children do you have? He told me. I said, children is involved. You know, this is what I tell women. Marriage is not for everyone. The earlier you understand it, the better it is. Some people, this is not just like maybe they are proud or something. They just don't want to get married. They just don't want to be pushed around. Those kind of people, marriage is not for them. They don't want to be pushed around. They don't want anyone to command them. They don't want anyone to tell them otherwise. They just want to live a free life. But some of them are into marriage because their friends are in the marriage. Not knowing what their friends are going through in the marriage. They just want to be Mrs. Right? If you are in marriage, I totally condemn it. But I, as a person, will not be judging because I heard from this person. Or he is my follower. He is my follower. I will not do that. From the beginning of the marriage, you must have seen a red flag. And if you wish to ignore the red flag, thinking that there will be change, then I don't know what to say to you. Because sometimes, like I said in the last video I made here, change happens in positive way. And some to happen in negative way. Don't get me wrong, guys. If you must cheat on your partner, walk away. If he is not doing the right thing, you felt that, okay, this marriage is not yelling, as in it is not fruiting. Walk away. If it is not taking you to anywhere, no progress in the marriage, quietly go for divorce without no drama. But note, if there is children involved, it is going to affect the children. And that is why you see a lot of African women, when they are in marriage and have children, they don't want to leave. Sorry, guys. I need to switch on the fan a little bit. Or better still, let me just switch on the AC. 1 sec, guys. Okay? Or better still. But before you make that move, you have to think about your children. And this is why some Africans are always having that second thought. And when you see people, you know, you will see a lot of people asking them, what are you doing there? You should have moved out. You shouldn't have stayed. You shouldn't have, they will start blaming you. But they forgot that there is children involved. Some people don't even have it in plan that they will leave their marriage. But because of the consistency, like the stuff keep repeating, they cannot bear it anymore. Some are very blunt. When it happens, they walk away, especially when children are not involved. But when children are involved, we advise that you take it a little bit easy until your wife or your husband gets stability and things start moving on. Then he can move on. But remember, there must be peace between you and your partner. Yeah. When you guys move on, or might have moved on, for the sake of the children. Right? So, when he told me that, I asked him that if he has cheated before, or what has prompted this woman to do this. He told me that he can't even explain himself. He said he cannot explain himself. But I know that something must have moved that woman, to do that. And he has said it, that he cannot forgive the woman himself in question. Right? When you cannot forgive, then the woman have to go. The woman have to leave. You have to give her time to leave. Don't create drama. There is no point. You must make her to understand why she have to move on. Because you cannot continue. Some husbands don't do the right thing for their wife. You will see, I've seen a lot of, few people that I know, their husbands are very, buoyant. But don't spend it on them. And some of these people would then decide to say, okay, I can, get it from this source. Which is not advisable. If you must do that, you have to move out of the house. Because every day, you can be doing that. But once your husband gets you, it's going to lead you in trouble. Some don't even know how to take it. Some don't even have self-control. And if you happen to be one of these person or people, we advise you to control your anger and make us see why things cannot, continue, or you cannot continue anymore. There was a time the love was there. And when it's not there anymore, everybody needs to move on. Quietly, respectfully. I feel for the man, but I feel like I want to hear from the woman too. But whatever the case may be, cheating on your husband is a no. Cheating on your wife is a no to me. Believe me, guys. There is no reason for you to change. Some people will say, okay, I've been dating this guy for years, or I am married to this woman for years. I want to change. What is the meaning of change? Change to another girl? What makes you think the girl is better than the one that you have at home? And that is why before I started this video, I said nobody is better than anyone. We are all the same. We are all the same. Whether you are a boy or you are a girl or you are a man or you are a woman, we are all the same. You are not better than anyone. Don't go out and bring something that will put you in more trouble. And then you start regretting. What have I done this? I would have just stayed with Angelina. I would have just stayed with Angel. I would have stayed with Queen. Look at what I've got myself into. Because you're not satisfied with what you have in the house. As a woman or as a man. If you don't love your wife, your wedded wife, the one you took to the altar, the one you legally married to, if you don't show her love, there is no proof to say the new one that is coming in will be loved. Then you will see yourself as a cheater. Some people, some men, when they are tired, they will come and tell you, I saw her, she was doing this, she was doing that. There is no evidence to back up what they claim. And so once someone like me don't have any evidence, I will still advise you to think twice. Because the new person that you are going to bring in, you don't even know what you'll be facing with that person. Maybe that person will be the one to set the record straight for you. There is a saying, the devil you know is better than the angel that you don't know. You have to be careful when you are making decision of marriage. Decision of who you want to get married to. Take your time. Understand him. Understand her before you take her to the altar. I saw one video on Instagram today. The man was saying that he has 7 baby mama. I would have played the voice notes, but I don't want to do that. Maybe I will come next time so I can analyze that video very well. Some women were insulting the man, but in real sense, he is making a valid point. That's what they call that sentence that he made today on social media. And you can see him being very aggressive. He was saying that he has 7 baby mama, and the 7 of them, he told them that he will never be involved in the life of the children. I know it's painful, because he said that when they were pregnant, he told them. Don't get me wrong, he blamed himself. He didn't look like Mr. Perfect. He pointed his own mistake without people judging first. When you are dating someone and the person listed or lists what he or she doesn't want, if it is not suitable, that minute, that second, walk away or remain in only relationship until you find someone else. Don't force yourself. Don't go and do something that the guy will just stay away from you forever. By doing so, he will not want to see you and your children or your child. I saw him, he was aggressively talking, making his points, even though some of the points I disagree as an analyst with him. I also pass a little bit blame on him. But before I do that, he has already done that to himself. Tell me, how will I blame him now? Because he already blamed himself to say, I wouldn't have done this with them. But you cannot make mistakes 7 times with 7 women. You need to protect yourself as a man. You need to protect yourself as a woman. Cheating while you are in marriage, for me, is a no. No matter what. If it's not working, divorce. Quietly. Don't be ashamed. Don't even think about what anyone would say to you. Don't live your life based on people. I have never done that in my life. What people will say? No. I do it based on how I see myself, or how I see things, or how I want to see myself in the future. Nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes. Before your wife will cheat on you, there must be something. Either you don't give her money and you are very rich, you know, for her upkeeping. Okay? You don't support her business. You don't, but that is not enough reason for a woman to cheat in marriage. Okay? That is not, I mean, some people even cheat on their matrimonial bed. If nobody is seeing you, somebody is seeing you. Someone is watching you above. I don't advise cheating on your partner. Walk away if he's not doing the necessary thing for you. If you feel that he is not meeting up, then let him step aside. However, it is always good to build relationship. It is good to build marriage. I tell people, he may not have today. He may become the richest man on earth tomorrow. Have patience with him. You don't own the future. The future is in the hand of God Almighty. Support your husband if you can. Support your wife if you can. Don't leave him because he's broke. Meanwhile, when you met him, he was rich. When you met him, he was doing fine. But just because he is not buoyant enough anymore, you feel the need to let him go. That is not a good sign for a wife. So many people that you see outside there, they are very flashy. They are very flashy when you see them outside. You think everything is working in their marriage. They don't want to tell you, you know why? Because you will use it against them. So they like to keep to themselves and live the normal life that everyone wants to see. Everyone wants to, you know, adore. I strongly advise against violence. So when there is violence in marriage or the marriage is toxic, you can walk away. I said it here, maybe this is where he got it from. If you know that you are someone that don't have forgiving spirit, we have people like that. They don't forgive. And you happen to be this person. There is no point for you to force yourself or continue staying in the marriage when you know that your partner that you are sleeping on the same bed with, your partner that you are living under the same roof with, you cannot forgive him or her. There is no point for you to stay under that umbrella. Because the more you stay under that umbrella, the more you get hurt. The more you feel very sad. You can walk away quietly, like I said. When this man told me everything on my inbox, I told him that even there is another one that was telling me that the wife left her because he is fat. I don't understand. Maybe I will say I've not heard it before or I've never seen it before. But I won't say I don't believe him. It is his story, so I will never say that. He showed me his before and after picture. And I was like, yeah, if she doesn't want you anymore, then there's nothing you can do. But that is not good for you to start judging people or seeing people in a different form. Someone that you've been together for 15 years, some even 20 years, even if it's 10 years, even if it's 1 year. You can't be doing that to your partner, to your wife. I used to be slim before, and now look at me. Did I even know that I would be like this? The answer is no. What is the solution? And that is why I say, people can diagnose you, people can tell you everything. But all you need is solution. Keeping fit, burning fats, reducing your calories, your cholesterol on your body. How do you keep fit? By doing a lot of exercise. Engaging yourself in different activity that will make you calm down, reduce, get slim and be in shape. Support your wife. Support your husband. Know when things are not working. You go outside and sleep with another man just to make money. That is not nice. I preach against it. Your wife is your wife, and your husband, he is your husband. I will not judge based on what he said, but I will give general advice that there is children involved. He needs to forgive the wife if the wife has realized what he has done. If the wife realized that, okay, I have offended you, I'm very sorry, please forgive me, acknowledge that offense, realizing, being remorseful about what she has done, and or see that she will never go back to what she has done before. But if it is a repeated sin, that means the woman doesn't want you anymore, but don't know how to say it. If you are this kind of woman, please desist from doing that. It is not helpful. It is not healthy for a man to be in marriage and hearing, seeing, having evidence against the wife. In future, there will be a divorce, because one day it will come to his senses to say, you have done this before. I don't think I will let go. I don't think I have let go of this. Some people are naturally they are like this. And this kind of people, we always preach to them, tell them how they can, start having soft mind because they have children. So are you saying that if your child offends you, you cannot forgive your child as your child or children? What I mean, your children has done something so bad that touch you so badly. Are you saying that you will not forgive your blood? But if the woman continue to do this, then it is time. I understand that the man is a little bit not buoyant enough at the moment, and is thinking, should I hold on a little bit? When I am okay, I will just walk away. Even if you walk away, you have children with her. What will happen to the children? Do you want to dump the children and walk away? So we advise that once it keep reoccurring, as a man or a woman, you have to stop it, because even from there you can catch diseases, infections from your partner, because it's your partner. Cheating is a no. If you love someone, love that person with all your heart. If you say you love your wife or your girlfriend, make sure you show her love, real love. And then you will surely get love in return. I am a woman. I know what, drives us crazy when we are in marriage, in relationship. Some men are not romantic. Some are very romantic. But the ability to meet up the wife or the girlfriend needs is always the problem in the marriage. Especially if the husband is not a well-skilled man like he doesn't have a job, he doesn't have any handiwork as a person, e.g. what I mean handy is maybe like a tailor, like a hairdresser, like a, you know what I mean, skills. You will see that woman want to work, and that is why we advise you do the datings before you go to the altar to say, I love her, I love him, I want to marry him. Rather than you being in the marriage and cheating on your partner, cheating on someone that truly, truly loves you. Remember, when the love goes, it is very difficult to retain or revise the love. And that is why you don't do something. There are some certain stage or, limits. You can do things. There is limits to people, human being endurance. And when you get to that limit, you will never see that person anymore. Some women, when they are dating Oyibos, like we used to call them, the Europeans, the Americans, you know what I mean? They use that same idea, African idea on them. No, it is not the same. When the Oyibo man has had enough, finish, Afune, it's finished. You need to understand this. No matter what you do, no matter how you go, no matter where you go, to try and no, that is no. When they say no, their no is their no. I can tell you for free. So when you are dealing with individuals, you have to be careful of who they are, what they do, what they want, where they are going to. Some, in marriage, their partner will be telling them, I need you to go to school. I need you to go back to university. I need you to start from here. Please, can you start this business? They just don't want to do anything. This can cause problem in the marriage. This can make that man to say, come on, I'm not going to date someone that doesn't want to be anything in life. And if you find passion in anything that you are doing, make sure that you continue to do what is bringing you happiness and yielding seed from. Not something of negative, no positivity in it. We must learn to listen to our partners because they are our partners. I understand that some of our partners, they lie a lot. However, we must make sure we put our hands together and make it work out. I can see some people, they are not in marriage. They've never been married before. And they will want to start issuing advice to you. And then I would just laugh deep in my mind. Like, what is she saying? You need to understand one thing, guys. When you are married, it's different from when you are dating your boyfriend. There is two different things, a little bit. Okay? One is commitment. One, no commitment. So anytime he can walk away and say, goodbye, I've had enough. But this other one, there is commitment. There is an oath between you and him. Right? So, and that is why if you are doing anything with your husband, you must know that you are doing things, you are dealing with your husband, not boyfriend. Because anytime your boyfriend can walk away, but not anytime your husband cannot walk away, regardless. But if it prompts him to walk away, of course he's going to walk away and say, she continued doing this all the time, I have to walk away. You cannot sleep outside your marriage. That is not nice. But you can walk away if you feel the need to. When you are not in marriage or you have been in a relationship for 15 years, you do not have rights to advise someone that is in marriage because you don't know what she's facing inside. You don't know what she's seeing inside the marriage. You don't know what she's going through inside her marriage or his marriage. Even if he or she explained to you 1,000,000 times, you will not still understand. Because you are in relationship that you can always walk away. You have it at the back of your mind that you will always walk away. But this individual, it is very difficult for her to walk away because there is children involved. And you, that you are living your free life, wants to come and advise someone that it's just like when you don't have knowledge about what is going on in the university, and you want to advise someone that is in her 500 level or 400 level. What knowledge do you even have to advise that person? I don't get it. That is how it is. That is exactly how it is. When someone is in 400 level, 500 level, and you have never even written any exam before or write any exam whatsoever before in your life. You don't even know what it is to get there. To that stage that person is. And you want to pass advice to the person? I don't understand. So that is how it is. And this person sees me like someone that can give a little bit of advice. If it is not working and you are not buoyant enough, I advise you calm down, because of course if you're not buoyant, how are you going to move? What is your plan? What if you don't have family in that country where you reside? What are you going to do? So, and that is why I advise that you calm down, you try and get yourself a job. If you are not working, you need to, get yourself a job so that, you can meet up your children's needs and your needs. Your ex can start rooting for herself, or probably move into that person that has been deceiving her. But one thing I want you to know, that person that she went to meet or she ran to can always disappoint her or may also favor her. It is a two-way thing, right? And so, you as a person will know the next step to take. But I will not be happy if I see any woman leaving her husband because of money. Why don't you build up together and start something positive? Ordinary pure water. You can become a millionaire from it. Re-strategize and see how you go from there. Only if the man or the woman is violent, likes beating you in the marriage, that is when I advise you walk away very fast without looking back. If you are in a country that has a powerful law, you can take it up from there. Take it up from there, not for fighting, but everybody will know their right. You don't have to fall out with your wife and start creating trouble, making problem for her or for him. But the legal right is important. That way you will know what they call law if you don't have ideas. Don't stay in a marriage because of your children and your husband continue constantly beating you, hitting you like a drumstick. Don't do that. That is not what I stand for. Okay? That is not what I stand for. And that is not what I preach here. When it is toxic, walk away. But no need of drama. And if you are married to a foreigner, okay, and he or she is telling you that it's over, I want you to pick up your broken bottles and try to see how you can start doing something positive for yourself instead of creating drama on social media. Instead of coming out to say what you don't know, something that you don't have evidence on. something that can put you in more trouble, something that will make you not to see your children for 10 years. Don't do it. Especially when you don't have what it takes to take care of the children. That is how it happens in the foreign land here, where we are. So I advise the man, although comments are not coming in, I can't see any comments. I advise the man to move on and try to forgive. Try to forgive himself, try to forgive the wife. For the sake of the children involved in the marriage. It is not nice for a woman to cheat, guys. I keep saying it and I stand against it. It is not nice for a man to also cheat. It goes two ways, not just one way. But something must have prompted the woman to misbehave. But whatever it is bad. If you have walked away from the marriage before the cheating, that means you never cheated on him. Because you yourself, you have walked away. But cheating on him, coming back late in the night, come inside the house and sleep, and then thinking that he doesn't know what you do. Of course, he has a spirit. His spirit and body will tell him that this woman is gone out of what he thought. Without no gossip from any friend, he will definitely know. And if you don't love someone, don't marry the person. Marry someone that you truly love so much. Marry someone that you know that when you are not there, he is there for you. Marry someone that you trust, even though some people believe that trust doesn't exist anymore. But when you meet your right partner, when you meet the right person, you will understand that there is true love somewhere. I understand that some women has gone through, they've gone through a lot from the hands of men and vice versa. But one day, you will surely get a man or woman that will love you for who you are. Not for what you are, for who you are. One day, surely, it will happen, regardless. What you have gone through. If you know me very well, I will always give you a very good advice. If you say the truth, and I will see that you are telling me the truth. I will know when you tell me the truth, because I will keep quiet and listen to every bit, every point that you want to make. But when I find out that you're lying, immediately I will stop that conversation and pick my point from one or two sentences that you have made to me and tell you, no, this is, this particular side, I think you're making a mistake here. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have said this. Some people, when they fall out with their partner, husband, or their wife, the first thing that will come out of their mouth, I regret having child. I regret having children for you. I never regret having my own children. It was not even easy for me. So the children are a blessing from God. Never regret having children for a man. And there is no mistake child anywhere. If you can take care of the children yourself, if you can take care of the child yourself, go ahead and do that. I don't like seeing people to say, I regret. No, there is nothing like regret in this. It is your child. You want to keep her, you want to keep him, and you brought him or her into the world. Continue to take care of her. One day, everything will be put in place for you and for your child or your children. Some men are just there. They just don't want to do anything. They don't care. They don't want to know what you're going through. They don't want to associate with you. They don't even want to come closer to you anymore. Because why? They cannot keep up. It's not like you even give them problem. It's not like you bring problem to say, I want this today. You still, understand with them. You understand? You still want to manage with the little problem that they have. You still want to manage the problem for them. But they don't see it that way. They want that angel, Angelina, outside there that will put them in trouble at the end of the day. So I advise that he takes it easy and try to get himself a job. And then once you get a job, of course, you will be fine. It may take time, but you'll be fine, definitely, for sure. And I advise people, if you don't get a job in your region where you, your area where you stay, or your country where you stay, start applying for job outside the country where you stay. Probably you are not meant to stay in the country. You are meant to stay outside to make money for yourself and for your children. See how you can apply for a job outside the country. It will help you. Women, let's learn to be contented with what our husband has. Don't look at what your friend have. Forget about those things. I'm telling you. Don't look at what is going on. All those things are packaging. Look at where your children will be in future. Look at how you raise a princess, a queen, you know. Look at how you raise look at how you raise a powerful footballer. Look at how you raise a popular musician. Look at how you raise a doctor. Look at how you raise a lawyer. Look at how you raise a specialist IT. You know what I mean? Look at how you raise a business owner, companies owners. Concentrate on that area when you are in your matrimonial home. Be contented with what you have. If you try to leave your husband and go, you don't even know if who you are going to see is someone that, that will give you everlasting sickness. That will put you where you never believe in your life. So you have to be careful of what you do outside your matrimonial home. Think before you do things. You think right, you think left, before you take action. First of all, think, if I do this, will it be positive to me? If I do this, won't it affect me negatively? What will I gain if I do this? You have to think all of those things. But when you are tired in marriage and you feel that you don't have feelings or love for your partner anymore, you can as well consult the specialist. Go to therapy. Go get yourself a therapy. You know what I mean, guys. Visit one. They can give you advice. They will psychologically study what is wrong with you and diagnose you. And, gradual process, they will help you. Talk to your instincts. See how you can amend things with your partner. There is always hope for you guys to solve any problem whatsoever. Don't marry because of money. Don't do that. Because it's not going to last. It's not even going to be up to 4 years or 5 years. Don't marry because you want to get something from the man. Don't marry. Some people will marry because they want you to give them passports. Some people will marry because they want you to, he's going to give me part of his money. He's going to give me part of, what if he asks you to sign some documents? They call it, is it premium? Is it, if I remember the name of that contract, you sign and you will not have anything in that marriage. You will sign. Your signature will be there to say that whatever, his name will be there. Whatever your husband's name is, okay, is not yours. From the time you people are married, belongs to you. And that is how marriage is. That is how court marriage is. Whatever he has before he met you belongs to him. Whatever both of you have together, you can share it equal. And that is how it is. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You cannot get anything if he is very rich before he met you or she met you. It's two-way things. Some women are also very rich, not only men. Some are made. When they don't know your story, they assume everything because you don't want to say it, because you don't want to tell them, because you feel the need not to explain to anyone. You just want them to believe what they want to believe. Oh, he makes her rich. He makes her. Ask yourself, before that person met, haven't she been driving? Haven't she, be doing one or two things? She was okay. He was too okay. There is no point for you to start looking if he's rich. The important thing, I have said it, is love. Real love. Show it to him. Show it to her. And see how things will work out. When there is real love in your marriage will progress. Your marriage will be moving. Anything you both of you lay your hand on, it will yield fruit. It will be positive because you guys have one spirit together. But the moment your spirit is out of that marriage, whatever he is doing, everything is going to be failure. Everything is going to come fail. He's going to fail because the second party is not happy with him. The second party is not happy with her. But when you are in one spirit, things will be working very fine with both of you. And that is why I see so many people when they go into marriage because of money or because of something that they want to achieve. Some of them don't even have what they call children in that marriage. Because at the end of the day, it may come out to be rough. Okay? And that is why I advise closely, marry someone that truly loves you. Real love. Thank you all for joining me. I will stop here today. I will see you again tomorrow. We may continue from this topic or we change to another topic. Thank you. Just stop this, my Instagram. All right, so as I was saying, and that is how it's going to be. So make sure that you marry someone that truly loves you, that you love, and he loves you back in return. Please make sure you check and balance very well. It is important in marriage. In relationship too, it is very important. It doesn't have to be only marriage. In a relationship, marry someone that loves you. Marry your friend and not your enemy. Marry your friend and not your enemy. Do not marry your enemy. If you marry your enemy, that's it. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you for those that will still watch my show and understand my point. My point is he needs to forgive himself, forgive the wife, and forgive the children so that he can move on, so that he can get into better things, so that he can achieve better things ahead of 2023. Thank you all for joining me. Please like, share, follow our page. Invite people. Okay? Invite people on this page. Tell me the best time that you want me to always come online and have chat with you. I have a lot of topic, a lot of things to say on this platform. All right? See you all tomorrow morning. Bye. Thank you. Bye for now. Thank you all. Bye-bye.